As much as I get mad and angry at Trumplafucks, it's becoming harder and harder to take them seriously. Of course they lie, of course they're dangerous, but how do you take these fucks seriously? And probably the most ridiculous is Ted Cruz. Did you hear what Ted Cruz is doing? Yeah, we got all kinds of problems in this world, but Ted Cruz is taking on the important one. You remember that hubbub with Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney, the transgender woman who did some advertising for Bud Light and butthurt all the Trumplafucks and all the country people who love Bud Light. They were mad. They were throwing them away. Well, that was a blip. That was a thing. It probably cost Bud Light some money. They made their point. But guess what? Ted Cruz not done with it. No, fuck no. Ted Cruz, a U.S. senator in this American government, decides we need to do an investigation into Bud Light and their collaboration with the transgender people. Really, Ted? You're the one screaming about the border and you're going to investigate a fucking beer company and one transgendered woman? That's really what you're going to do? Here's what Ted Cruz does. He looks at whatever's popular and he says, I'm going to jump on board with that because someday I'll be president. No, motherfucker, you're not going to be president. In fact, you're not even going to be a senator for very much longer. It's impossible to take these people seriously because they grab onto any dog whistle or anything that's hot on the presses and they jump on board and they take it so seriously. Really, Ted Cruz? You're a guy that's pretty educated, a lawyer, and you're going to investigate Bud Light for the collaboration with Dylan Mulvaney, a transgender woman? You're so afraid of that? Maybe you should take care of your own family. Sounds like your daughters have a few problems, and who wouldn't after living with a fuck like you? Texas, this is what your U.S. Senator is doing. We're going to do an investigation on Bud Light. Well, that sounds fucking brilliant. Because there's no other problems in Texas, are there? Or no other problems in this country. It's all about Bud Light because that's popular and I want to get on board. Fuck you, Ted Cruz. The faster you can be kicked out of the Senate, the fucking better. And if you think you're ever going to be president, I'm sorry. You're mistaken. You're delusional. Not going to fucking happen.